Hello students, good day. Today's topic to be covered is website and web pages. So let's see the definition of website. Website is a group of related web pages that are linked together and hosted on a web server. It is like a book. So the book contains pages, right? Like that, the website contains so many web pages. Okay, so each page will be linked together. So using hypertext or hyperlinks, these pages are linked. Right, so these web pages are created using the language called HTML, Hypertext Markup Language, right? And it should be hosted on the web server. It should be stored on the web server. So this is called a website. So let's see the components of website. To make the website, we need basic components. So those are all. The first one is web host. Hosting is where a website is physically located. So we can create these web pages using HTML. Right, so we have to store this file on the web server, so that should be visible on the internet. Okay, so that is called the web host. There are so many web host service providers, like we have Amazon and GoDaddy. So they own the server. So in the server we can place our website. We can store our website on the server. Right, so they will be giving the domain name, and we have to pay rent for that. To use the web service, we have to provide rent. So that is called web hosting. So hosting is where a website is physically located. So when you create the website, we have to store the website on the web server. That is called hosting, web hosting. Right. So next one we have address. So address of the website, that is called URL. So each website has the address. So to get the resource from the website or to locate a particular page on the website, we have to provide the URL. We have to give the address of the web page. So next one is the home page. The first page of the website is called the home page. So every website, when you just click the website, when you type the URL, you'll be located to the first page. So that is called the home page. So this home page contains links for other web pages on the website. The next one is the design. That is the look and feel of the website. So the website should be look very good and it should be attractive. So it should have the limited number of images and other resources. So it should be very good in the looking. So next one we have content. So all the web pages together make up the content. The website, we know it contains so many web pages. So each web page contains information. Right? So all these web pages together make the content of the website. So for example, if it is a school website, so all school related information will be available in the web pages. Right? So that is the content of the website. So next we have navigation structure. So this will be order of pages. So from what should be the first page and what is next, what is next. So all these pages should be ordered. So normally it will be ordered in the form of menu. So we have the top drop down menu. So that menu has so many sub menus. So each sub menu will take you to the particular web page. So this is called the components of website. So next we have web page. So web page is a digital document that is linked to the World Wide Web. It contains text, color, graphics, animation, video and sound. So normally this web page contains multimedia files. Okay, so each page on the website is called a web page. It is a digital document. Right? So components of web page. So the components of web page are classified into two types. One is content wise, the next one is structure wise. So this is the content wise components. So in content wise components we have two basic elements. The first one is hypertext, the next one is hyperlink. Okay. So what is hypertext? It is a text over which the link is embedded. So you can see in the website, if you click some text, you will be directed to some other resources or some other web pages. So that text is called the hypertext. Normally it will be colored in blue. Okay, so when you just hover your mouse over there, you will get the hand symbol. That is called the hypertext. So when you click the hypertext, you will be relocated to some other pages. Right, so that is the hypertext. In 1956, Ted Nelson introduced the term hypertext. It was invented to bring the idea of cross-reference in the computer world. Okay, so that is similar to the made in books like index to the pages. However, the basic pattern of reading a book is sequential. That is, we read one sentence after other. But these hypertext brings the idea of cross-referencing the data. So here you can see in the normal text we have to read from left to right and we have to complete the page, then we have to move on to the next one. This is called linear structure, one by one. Okay, so this is called non-linear. From any of the page we can go to any other page, from there we can come back. Okay, so this reference is called non-linear reference, right? So this is called the hypertext. From any page, so all these dots are called hypertext. From, if you click that one, you will be directed to some other page. From here you can just come back here. From anywhere you can come back to the position using the hypertext. So next one is the hyperlink. It is related to hypertext but it is not same. Okay, the hyperlink contains the URL of web page. So in general way, a hyperlink is referenced when a hypertext is navigated. So when you click the hypertext, you will be directed to the other website. So that is called the hyperlink. So that link is embedded in the hypertext. So these hyperlinks are hidden under the text, image, graphic, audio, video. So this is not only text, you can click some images, you will be directed to some other page. Okay, so there can be some audio files. If you click that one, you can be moved to other pages, other places. Right, so this is called hyperlink. To activate the hyperlink, we click the hypermedia, which results in opening the new document. Okay, so here you can see the example hyperlink versus hypertext. So this is the coding. So this is the HTML code, right? So this Geeks for Geeks, this is the hypertext. So this will be seen on the web page with the blue color. If you click this one, you will be directed to this link. So this is called link, www.geeksforgeeks.org. This is the link. This is called hyperlink. So when you click the hypertext, you will be directed to this link. Okay, so this is called hyperlink. Right. So next one we have components of web page based on the structure. So on the structure wise, the web page should have these elements. The first one is the page title. So this one you can see on the title bar of the browser. Okay, so the name of the page will be displayed on the title bar. That is called the page title. So next one is the header. That is a 1 or 2 lines information defining the purpose of web page. Normally the headings. Okay, that is called the header. And body of the web page, this contains the actual content. Okay, the data about the website or web page. And then navigational link. Hyperlinks used to move the link to documents or web pages. So each web page contains some hyperlinks. So that moves from one page to another. So that takes you from one page to another. So that is called navigational link. So each web page has these components. Okay, and then footer note. So this normally contains the copyright notice and the contact details. Normally it will be displayed on the bottom side of the web page. Okay, so it will get the copyright details and then contact information, right? So these are all the components of web page based on the structure. So next we have types of web pages. We have 2 different web pages. One is static web page and the next one is dynamic web page. So as the name implies, static is always same, dynamic is keeps on changing, right? So static web pages, the content on the server is served up to any visitor the same every time. Okay, the content will be same whether the user are different. Okay, so it displays the content always the same and contains simple HTML code. It requires no additional software. But the dynamic web page, the content on the server is same but displays different data depending upon the information. So the content will be same but it displays information according to the user. For example, weather reports. Okay, so if you look at the weather report from our location, you will get different information. So if you are moving to other location, you will get different information. So the content is same but depends upon your location, it gives different data. Okay, and in commercial websites, each time you log in, you will be getting a different information, right? So depends upon your preference, the information will be displayed. Okay, and for some websites you will have the user accounts. So for the for the paid user, you will be getting a different information. Okay, for the non-member, you will be getting a different information. So depends upon the user also, you can see different information on the web page. That is called dynamic web page. Okay, so along with HTML code, it contains dynamic code. So using the script language like JavaScript or VB script, so the code will be written inside the HTML code. This is simple HTML. So this is HTML along with the dynamic code. Okay, and it requires special software that must be installed on the server to display the dynamic web pages. So these are all the types of web pages, and this is the comparison between static web page and dynamic web page. So next one we have the difference between website and web page. Okay, so website is a collection of web pages that are linked together. As you can see, if you just type vailankanni.org, you will be getting this page. So this is the home page and this whole thing is called the website. Okay, so if you just click the online lessons and you will be getting the menu. So under this menu, I just selected the class 12 online class YouTube playlist. So this is the web page. So this web page is a document which can be displayed in a web browser. So this is a one page of the website. Okay, so this is the difference between web page and website. So hope you are familiar with what is web page and website. Okay, so that's all about today's class. Thank you.